all the nice guys out there, just go up to her. Whoever she is, whoever you're thinking about right now, just go up to her. And I'm saying the nice guys out there because if you are a player, this message is not for you. You are already too cocky. You've been ruining it for everybody. So you sit down, sir. You sit down. But the nice guys that are genuinely worried about, the whole situation, and so you don't put yourself out there, most of what we're introduced to is the cocky ones. The ones that are playing games. Because that's what they practice and that's what they do. And now all the women are in hiding. We are in hiding. I am in hiding.
Listen to that lack of accountability, completely dodging it, left and right, zigzagging, doing whatever she can to avoid it. She's saying, well, with these players and these, I guess she says these cocky guys, they're the only ones really we're introduced to. Give me a break. That's such a load of crap. If she is on the dating apps, you don't have to. There's plenty of guys out there. Check your friend zone as well. I just don't buy it. And it's cope. It's lack of accountability. Jumping through hoops to get through the end. Scrambling. Rationalizing. It's like we really can't help it. They're the only guys who will talk to us. I call bullshit.
Hiding for like 6 years. I'm serious. I have not dated in 6 years because I have been traumatized by men. But the problem is that it's all the cocky ones that come up to you. If you are a nice guy, go up to her. For God's sakes, change the pattern for all of us, for the future. Your little moment of taking that risk could literally change the trajectory of our future.
Trajectory? Oh, trajectory.
By reintroducing women to nice guys instead of...
It's pretty disrespectful that she thinks it's these nice guys' jobs to come along and heal her from her trauma. And in other words, heal her from getting pumped and dumped repeatedly. No, these nice guys she's talking about, they deserve better than you. They deserve better than her. You don't deserve these nice guys. You deserve the men you have been with consistently, apparently, which I guess is players, cocky guys that won't give her commitment, basically. No. These nice guys deserve nice women. These nice guys deserve women who are not promiscuous, who are raised in a good family, 2-parent household. They deserve good women. You don't deserve these men. They are superior to her. And that's just the truth. And it's like, oh, wow, the audacity you have to kind of come on here and say that these nice guys should come along and start healing the trauma of women, healing the trauma that women like you have. No. You've already established what type of man you deserve. Just look at your history of dating. No, now that you've been, ran through, you're getting older, now you want the nice guy to come along and save the day. That's not their place.
That's it for me this morning. Okay, love you, bye.
She said she wants the nice guys to approach women and for the players to leave women alone. But if the nice guy does approach her, he's not going to have enough charm or game to be able to give her those sparks and butterflies she's looking for. Yeah, that's true. So she will more than likely reject him anyway. But when the player approaches her, he will have the charm and charisma. She will get giddy and give him her number.
That's the thing. It's always been up to her. It's always been up to her based off of to choose what man she wants. The fact that she wants to make it seem like she's just can't really, she has no control in the matter. She has no say in the matter is funny.
Always good men are hard to find and never... Wait, I'm hard to find too. I'm 1 in a million too. I'm rare too. I think sometimes...
Are you? What makes you that? The fact that you're a modern woman with a bunch of makeup going online talking about how great you are? It seems like there's plenty of women that do exactly that.
Overuse the narrative that good men are hard to find, and we forget that good women are hard to find too. And so if you're a high value woman, it might take a little longer to find a high value man, but that's because you're rare. He's rare, you're both rare. And it's a good thing.
Funny how women say if a man calls himself a good man, it means he is not a good man.
She makes this piece of content and is speaking. She's trying to convey a message, and yet she can't help but pamper and kind of make the whole focus. It's like she's taking a selfie, but it's like it's not. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like she's taking a selfie. She's super focused on her looks. But the whole point of this video was to convey a message verbally. But she can't help but primp and prime herself.
Women say if a man calls himself a good man, it means he is not a good man.
What are you doing?
Yet you have women here calling themselves good women. She thinks she is rare, but she is about as rare as a piece of dog turd left on the side of the road.
You can say that again.
I literally just can't, honestly. I've clicked on Hinge and this little bugger, bless his soul, I'm not remotely attracted to him, honestly. But he's written to me, Faye, what are you passionate about? And his profile is so cute. Like, honestly, he's telling me that he's taking politics classes of an evening. And it's just like, sometimes I feel like a little brat because there really are people on dating apps really like trying. They're like, I really want to find love. And I'm on there and just like, nah, scrolling through. And it's just like, he's broken my little heart.
This woman's attitude just proves, regardless of how nice or interesting you are, if she is not physically attracted to you, it's not going to make any difference. They just tell the nice guys to approach them so they can get free attention.
Don't fall for it.
It's like she was so close to admitting she is the problem, but didn't quite get there.
I really don't know when there was this shift in dating. Like in my mind, men chase women. Men chase women. Women get courted. Okay? That's the end.
And if you were to ask her why, you think she would be able to tell you? Or would she just resort to saying something like, oh, well, chivalry. And then you ask her, okay, what's chivalry? Where did it come from? What was expected of women as well? I think the reason she thinks this probably is just movies, Hollywood, rom-coms. But it's like you guys, again, it's just traditional standards, but they're not traditional women. They're not even ladies. So, yeah.
Tori, nothing drives me more insane than seeing these bum dudes ghost these stunning girls. This is absolutely insane. It's insane. This should not be happening.
You want to know why men stop chasing a lot of girls? It's because they're getting smarter. They realize that if a girl's not showing interest and not reciprocating his energy, he's gonna bounce. And before you're like, oh, that's so messed up, really? Because women are also notorious ghosters. Don't believe me? Let me prove it to you right now. This girl posted a TikTok and she says, when he thinks I'm obsessed with him, but I ghosted a guy once because he drove off before I got inside my house. And this obviously went super viral. A lot of girls related to this. And wait till you read the comments. It's insane what these girls say. I ghosted a guy because he abbreviated good morning to GM. A guy drove over an hour to pick me up for a date, but he didn't come to the door. He was cut. I ghosted a guy because he took an hour to reply to my texts. I ghosted a guy because he only talked about his work and hobbies. Like my brother in Christ, I'm bored. What else is he supposed to talk about, Brie? My personal favorite, I ghosted a guy because he ordered a calamari on a dinner date, and I don't know why it has 99 upvotes, but apparently a lot of girls relate to that. Hopefully that clarifies why so many guys are ghosting women. They're not ghosting. They are being respectful of their time and investing in women who aren't going to play games and make up ridiculous rules why they're not going to move forward.
Anyone else sick of
It's always funny watching women get red-pilled on women.
being so like painfully insecure about the way they look? It's like, oh my god. Like, I went to the gym today and I've been trying to go so that I can feel better about myself, and like I just ended up leaving because I'm so upset. And like I'm trying to be rational with myself because like at the end of the day, like if I put myself in someone else's shoes, if I saw someone feeling the way that I felt, where they felt like worthless because they felt so bad about their appearance, I would just
I'd feel so bad for them, and I'd be like, oh, no one should feel like that. But then when it comes to me, I'm like, oh, not me though, like, I should feel like that. And like, I'm just sick of feeling like that feeling's never gonna go away. Because I think
this is big time playing the victim, and this only gets worse. Once you start indulging in this mindset, it's just gonna spiral. It's gonna compound. It's gonna garner momentum. This is not good. Second, you start feeling bad for yourself to this point, right? Like truly feeling bad for yourself and moping around, woe is me. It's dangerous because it's going to compound. And I think a lot of these women find themselves going down that sort of rabbit hole, especially her, obviously. I don't wish this type of feeling on anybody, but the problem is she's indulging in it. And you just can't. You cannot indulge in it. Man or woman. You know, if you're going through this right now, it's just something you cannot continue to give energy to. Otherwise, it's going to be your downfall. It really will.
probably be the prettiest girl in the world, and I probably still feel like that about myself. Like, I just wish my brain worked properly.
I used to want so badly to be desirable to men.
Yikes.
And like literally I couldn't want that less now. Now I just want them to leave me the fuck alone. You know what I want? I want to be a fucking bog witch. I want to be a fucking bog witch. I want to live in the forest under a stream in a muddy puddle, and I want to be left the fuck alone with my growing.
Dude. You say the F word every other sentence, every other word even. It's just like, no wonder. Why do you speak like this?
Colony and a few of my best girlfriends.
Men are looking for reciprocation. Men don't want to pursue women who are not interested in them. Women by far ghost men, not only more often, but they also do it for the most insignificant reasons, and they laugh about it amongst themselves.
Well, yeah, and the ick thing, we constantly hear about that. Them disqualifying men based off of silly stuff. That we don't actually, there was a point to where it was like really big, this whole ick thing, but I haven't really heard much about it lately. Maybe they stopped talking about it because they knew it made them come off extremely irrational. You know, a lot of these, I think the gender that is woman probably is starting to realize that they need, like, what do you call them, publicists? Because the appearance, the reputation of the female, it's not doing great. Specifically, right, like the Western modern woman, they need to start doing some damage control. And the extreme feminists making this crazy content lately over Trump winning, being hysterical. Again, it's damaging their reputation greatly. And people all across the world tuning in and seeing what the hell is going on with American women.
This video proves it. In 2024, modern women still want to be treated like princesses, but a lot of their behavior tells us they don't deserve special treatment.
Oh yeah.
Never chase after a woman who does not show interest in you. Special treatment must never be given freely. It must be earned. By the way, the woman who exposed the 304s in this video does OF, so even she is trying to take advantage to gain more simps to subscribe to her. So ultimately you must realize
that is a common grift we see with these OnlyFans chicks, is they LARP as the MRA, like the men's rights activists. They LARP as that to get the men in and then funnel them to their OnlyFans. Fucking unbelievable, bro. Even that in itself is not a good image for the woman. It's not good to put that out there and for people to start picking up on the fact that we have women who are OnlyFans and then LARPing as MRAs. Unbelievable, the state of the modern woman, I swear.
Women will always try to find ways to use men, and they will use flattery to do it as well.
Wow, that is crazy.
Modern
Smart.
women spend a large proportion of their lives comparing themselves to other women. They're constantly competing with each other and trying to garner the most attention from men. If they just stopped focusing on the outside and focused more on the inside, not only will they increase their personal self-esteem, they'll also become more happier about life in general.
Notice how she's like wiping at her eyes as if there are tears coming out. And they make the noises as if they're crying. But the one thing that's supposed to happen when you cry actually is not happening. Where are the tears? They're doing this to add drama, to garner sympathy. A crying woman, oh gosh, we can't have that. But there's no tears. You're not crying. This is all performative. Bitches be crazy, man. That's for sure. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end the video there. So I will see you next time.